So if you are ready to secure the bag and live a motivated and fearless and confident life in 2018, make sure you keep watching this video because I'm trying to do it with you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danae, if you didn't know, and this is my first Financial Fridays video. Yay! Okay, y'all, okay, let's get right to it. So we're not gonna waste no time, but we are gonna waste a second. We're not even gonna waste a second. I'm gonna give you guys a second to subscribe to this video, and if you're already a part of the family, thank you. I love y'all. If you're already a part of the family, make sure you hit that notification bell for more dope content from me, as well as hitting that subscribe button and just joining us in general, because I'm glad you're here and I want you to see more and be more. So for 2018, I will be doing Financial Fridays videos, just giving financial tips on popular things like Bitcoin, stocks, as well as basic tips, things about student loans, and everything financial, basically. So no, I am not like an accounting major or anything like that. I majored in computer science, but with my own finances, I have done a lot thus far. I've purchased my own home before I was 25. I invest a little bit and I'm learning a lot of things as I go along, so I want to share that with you guys. So if you know something that I didn't mention in the video, by all means let me know, check me, drop it in the comments, because I'm learning right with you. So this video is going to be 7 mistakes that people generally make when dealing with their finances. And I know we have all made these mistakes. I have made them, trust, probably more times than once, and you'll probably make them again. But the first step is awareness, knowing what you're doing and realizing that it's wrong and fixing it. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Number one common mistake that you're doing to sabotage your finances is poor planning. Let's say you want to take a trip. You want to go to Jamaica, or you want to go to, you want to go to California. You want to go to California and you want to go within 6 months. You don't do any planning. You don't look for anything. It comes down to the last month and a half, 2 months, and you're just like, forget it, spend it. You haven't planned out any of your hotel, you haven't looked at your pricing, you haven't done anything. That's just one example of poor planning. Poor planning could also be knowing that you have 3 to 4 bills coming up, and instead of setting the money aside for those bills, instead you drop a lump sum on a vacation or a TV or something like that. So number one is poor planning. Number two, overspending. So let's say, I don't even have to give you an example. You guys know what overspending is. Let's say you have $200 in your account. You get paid on Friday. You want to buy something on Thursday. You buy it. It costs $400. Your check comes and you're already minus $400. $400 that could have been used for something more productive, or $400 that's already allocated to something else. So overspending is basically going over your budget. Even if you don't have a budget, you generally know how much you spend in bills each month. So spending over your limit, knowing that you won't have enough to cover your basic necessities, is overspending. If I expect to get $1,000 on my check and I've spent $1,200, we have a problem. Number three is abusing or overusing your credit. So we will get more into credit later on in this series of videos. However, you shouldn't be, a lot of people, and even I've read, you shouldn't be more than 30% utilized in your credit overall or in an account. I try to keep my balances low, and that way that if I really want something, I can get it and then pay that balance back down. Abusing your credit is individuals who, let's say I just paid everything off, or I filed bankruptcy, and now my credit is good, it's sparkling, I can get this credit card, I can get this store card, I can go finance this, and I'm just doing it like left and right. I go to the store and they're like, hey, do you want to apply for a credit card and get 25% off? And you're like, ooh, 25%? Yes. And then you go to another store, they do the same thing, and before you know it, you sitting on 15 credit cards with outstanding balances that you can't pay. So what do you do then? That is abusing your credit. Overuse of the same card or overuse of multiples. Only get what you know that you can handle and what you're disciplined enough to handle. I think discipline is a major thing when applying for credit cards, using credit cards, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. I know in a lot of the black families around me, the notion was always, if you can get it, get it. Don't get it. If you don't need it, don't get it. Because then one day you're in the store and you're like, I want such and such. And you remember, ooh, I have that credit card with that fresh limit that I can kill on XYZ. And once you start using it, you don't stop. Like, a lot of people say, you know, I'm just going to use it for this. But once you get to a point in, like, your financial situations where, let's say for 1 month it's hard. And you're just like, you know, I don't know what to do. I'm going to use the credit card. Sometimes that will happen. However, if you use your card and then you continuously just keep going, you're like, oh, it don't matter, I got my credit card. That is definitely a notion that you want to get away from. Number four is little to no retirement savings. I know a lot of 20-something-year-olds don't want to hear about retirement and thinking about old age and getting older, but it's definitely something that you need to take into account, because one day you're gonna get old and you're gonna look up and you're gonna look at your pockets and they're gonna be empty. So definitely start saving and putting money into a retirement fund. I know I do it with my company. A lot of companies will automatically set you up with the retirement fund, as well as putting in a set amount out of your check each month. Now I know, because I used to think this too, the first thing that you do is you like, hold on, that extra $70 that's coming out of my check, oh, I need that. I can be using that for XYZ. You don't need it and you can do without, because in the long run, you'll be happy that you put that $70 in every paycheck and that your company is matching you a percentage to go along with it. And when you get 60 or 70 or however old you are when you retire, you can fall back on that and not be living still needing to get another job. Number 5 is not shopping around. So if you're one of those people who see something, you want it and you purchase it, if you can purchase it and not care, great for you. However, if you're concerned about your spending, you definitely should shop around for different items. For example, I love to shop. I'm no stranger. Everybody who knows me, they know that. However, I shop smart. Most times I shop clearance, or I know when something is gonna go on sale, so I wait on it to go on sale and then I get it. I look for different items in different places. So for example, I was in the market for a TV. What did I do? I went to Best Buy, I priced it. Although I did want to just jump on the first TV that I saw, no, that's not what we do. We shop around, we get on apps. Most stores now price match. So if you get online and you find that TV cheaper somewhere else, go, hey, I saw this at Target for this amount. Do you price match? Most stores do. You show them the item on the website or on a different ad and they'll give it to you for that price. Also, don't be ashamed to pop out your coupons, because I do it all the time. And I'll do a separate video on couponing and different apps that you can use, but things like Walmart Savings Catcher, the Cartwheel app with Target, they'll give you extra coupons that you probably didn't know existed just for scanning your items while you're in the store. So Savings Catcher with Walmart, because I know everybody goes to Wally World, you simply scan your receipt at the end, like when you're leaving, you scan that little barcode on the bottom of your receipt into the Walmart app, and it'll give you back any difference that it finds. Like for example, if I'm buying chips and at Walmart they're $2.98, but at Jewel's they're on sale 2 for $5, they're $2.50 a piece. It'll give me that 48 cents back on my savings catcher card. Trust me, this works because I use it every time I go to Walmart, and I've gotten back at least like $80. I put like $60 on my PlayStation when I bought it, straight from savings catcher, and you can get it in an automatic e-gift card. So make sure you're shopping around, especially for things like cars, because I know when I bought my truck, I looked online all over because I knew exactly what I wanted. And when I found what I wanted, I looked around to see if pricing was similar and who was the lowest and who would also drop for me. So generally when you look online, there's an online price and then there's a sticker price on the car when you get there. Make sure that you're getting the online price because it's generally a little bit cheaper than what they're offering, what they're selling it for on the lot. That's just a little tip for cars. Number 6 is emotional shopping, or decisions based on emotion. So let's say, you know, you're fresh out of a breakup and you're like, you know what, I just want to go out, I want to look good, I want to feel good, I want to do this, this, and this. That is great, sis. Do it. By all means, make yourself feel good. However, if you go and you're like, you know, I want this $300 pack of hair, and then it cost me $150 to get that hair put in, and then I'm finna go buy MAC for, I'm gonna spend $200 in MAC, I'm gonna go to Sephora and I'm gonna get this, this, and this, and then I'm gonna go buy these new shoes because they're cute and they're on sale for $150 when they're regularly $300. You are not saving $150, sis. You are spending $150. So you do all of that and you feel great now that you spend all that money. And then all of a sudden, your phone bill finna get cut off. You getting an eviction notice. I mean, these may be far-fetched, but you guys know what I mean. Never shop based on emotions, because impulse buys will be the death of some people. Like, some people can do it sporadically and for things that aren't that much, but don't be an impulsive shopper. Don't be an emotional shopper. Shop around. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what's coming up. In my planner, I also prioritize my bills and add everything up so that when my check comes out, I know exactly what I have left and exactly what I have to pay. And then the last item, number 7, although we are a financial based society, don't put too much emphasis on money that you forget to enjoy your life. When you die, you can't take it with you. Like, that's it. When you die, you can't take it with you. There are no shortcuts to being buried with your money. It doesn't matter. You get no benefit. Live your life to its fullest and don't stress yourself out putting all your emphasis on the financial or the monetary things in life, because you're only playing yourself. So those are the 7 commonly made financial mistakes. These are made by everyone, not just you, not just me. Somebody somewhere who's rich has made one of these mistakes at one point in their life. It's just learning what you need to do to get the balance that you need out of your life. So thank you guys for watching my very first Financial Fridays video. I hope to see you all next Friday, same day. I don't know about time right now, but see you guys next Friday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. If you have other mistakes that people made, drop them down in the comments. I want to know what it is you are doing, if you know it's a mistake, and we can talk about how to rectify it together. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Adanae, and I'll see you guys in the next video.